Hey, what's up, guys? Reloads. Man, there's 20 different ways to reload. Uh, but what I see is guys could make up a lot of time by not bringing the gun in so far. Some people have to hit the magazine release with their support hand, so it kind of behooves them to kind of cheat the difference, right? But for those of us that can reach the controls, really all you need to do is simply rotate the gun over. Doesn't require bringing it in. It's just extra movement. It actually makes it a little more awkward for the lineup for the next magazine. For me, basically all I'm doing, my front sight post pretty much just stays in my line of sight, rotating the gun over, right? And that makes it pretty much where it's gonna line up nice and easy for that seamless reload. Some guys say you bring it in so someone can't take your gun. It's a gun, man. It's for shooting people. When someone was that close to me and I was trying to reload, well, I'd probably smash them with it in the first place, put my hands on, get my reload done, and shoot them. That's an if-when situation. I'm not gonna plan my tactics and techniques around something that so very rarely happens. That just doesn't make sense to me. So instead, I have an empty gun. I want to prioritize getting it loaded. So that's all about speed. And again, man, that really is just rotating that gun over right there. We make up time on our reload by slapping that magazine, right? This, right, is where it's fast. Once we get here, slow it down a little bit, insert, rotate over. If it's a slide lock reload, then so be it, right? Then at that case, then when we rotate it over, freaking send it forward and shoot. By keeping the muzzle or the front sight post in our line of sight, all it requires is a rotation over, as opposed to when we bring it in, now we got to rotate it back over and fully present it again. So we're going to make up a lot of time just with that stuff. Back in the day, I was taught that you look through your trigger guard and bring your gun into your workspace. Well, that's the whole term workspace is kind of horseshit, because we don't do anything this close to our faces. Even text messaging and stuff like that is at, somewhere right out in here. So anyway, it's 2024, almost 2025. It's probably time to get rid of some of that old stuff that's been taught for decades that just won't go away. You got an empty gun, get bullets in it so it'll shoot again. Don't worry about the nuances that might be some boogeyman just poof, jumps in front of you, takes your gun from you. Hey man, get bullets back in your gun and shoot. If someone is that close, then yeah, you're probably gonna bring the gun in a little bit. You may even freaking throw up an elbow or something to protect your gun, right? That's a whole different scenario. And half the guys I know who purvey that kind of shit can't fist fight anyway. So they're probably gonna get their gun taken no matter where they're trying to reload it. And I kid, but again, just trying to throw it out there from a perspective, of what really matters versus what Tactical Timmy has introduced to us over the last few decades. So anyway, man, that's my take. That's my perspective. Hope it helps.